So I thought it'd be interesting to talk about two different types of advisors, a T-shaped advisor and what I'm going to call an M-shaped advisor, and why I think the industry is going towards an advisor that can become T-shaped versus the more outdated mindset, which is the M-shape. All right, so first of all, what is a T-shaped advisor? So when you think of a T, I want you to think of the crossbar and then the base of the T, okay? The top, that crossbar, is going to be an inch deep but a mile wide. And what that represents is an advisor that understands, I don't need to become a jack of all trades. I don't need to become an expert in everything and anything that my clients could potentially want, but I need to have solutions for them. And not just in the wealth management or the insurance space, but in tax planning, in business advisory, in legal services. So what it represents is I'm spending the time to learn enough about those things to appropriately identify when there's opportunity there, but then above and beyond that, I have somebody on my team that I'm introducing into my planning, and they are taking the baton and running the race from there. Now, the base of that T is where it goes a mile deep. So that mile deep, what does that represent? It doesn't represent a strategy or a concept or managing assets or sales techniques. The mile deep is what you should become extremely good at, which is building deep relationships with your best clients and with centers of influence. Primarily, in my opinion, really good, holistic, proactive accountants. So I think that is the shape of the advisor who's going to dominate in 2023 and on. It's the individual that understands I'm going to be a mile wide and an inch deep when it comes to the strategies and the concepts. I don't need to become the expert in all of those. I just need to have a team of professionals that I can leverage, not refer to. I can bring into my planning process. I trust them, I know them, they're exceptional at what they do. I introduce my client to them, and then they lead that specific strategy planning from there. My mile deep focus is getting to know my best clients and getting to know and form strategic partnerships with CPAs, okay? Now, that's the T-shaped advisor. I think they're very well positioned in the future. The M-shaped advisor is what I would say is more common in the past, which is, and it's not only one M, it's probably like multiple M's, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's the fact that they've spent months, years, learning about different strategies, different techniques, different products, and here, and here, and here. So they're not a mile deep in anything. Maybe they're 1/10 of a mile or a quarter mile, but then they stop way before they're an expert. So what you really have is that analogy of kind of the jack of all trades, right? So maybe they're good at wealth management or in the insurance space, but they have no understanding of advanced tax planning strategies, no understanding of legal services or business advisory services. So when a client comes and sees them, if the client needs are really so simple to only exist within the wealth management space or within the insurance space, they can help that individual. But as soon as it's more complicated, it's a privately held successful business owner or a high net worth individual or somebody who's just got a lot of complicated moving pieces, you know, they're stuck in their little M, right? They're stuck going 1/4 of a mile deep, and they're only like a quarter mile wide, and they have really no process to bring in experts or leverage a virtual family office or other planning specialists. So they're kind of playing one-on-one basketball, whereas the T-shaped professional is essentially playing a team sport. It's kind of like, regardless of how good you are at one-on-one, I'm never going to show up and play on your court one-on-one basketball. It's just not the game I play. The game I play is, I've got a team of all-stars. So between my expertise and my team of expertise, our T-shaped advice is going to dominate the M-shaped advisor every single day. So I think that was an interesting concept. I hope you found it valuable. If you like it, give it a thumbs up for me. Let me know what you think of this concept of the T-shaped versus the M-shaped advisor. And if you have any requests for future videos, go ahead and leave a note in the description there. And lastly, if we haven't worked with you yet, if you're interested in becoming a member of our community in 2023 and onwards, go ahead and reach out to us. I'll leave a link in the descriptions here so you can schedule a free strategy session. That's it for this video, my friends. Look forward to seeing you in the next one.